What is going on, you guys? Welcome to the Racy Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. I just came back from my vacation. I went to Guatemala for a whole week. I went on a Thursday and I came back on a Thursday. I had a good time. It just sucks that the weather over there was a bit rough. It was raining and also it was cold at the same time, and I kind of got sick in a way. Like I had a sore throat like in the last few couple of days, and maybe my voice might sound a little bit sore as well in this podcast, but oh well. I'm just still gonna continue this podcast. But now I'm back. I'm back now. And let's just get into the podcast. Today I will be talking about Manny Pacquiao versus Rolando Romero. Yes, this fight is actually going to happen, and I'm a bit surprised, and I'm also a little bit scared for Manny, man. Rolando Romero did surprise everybody. He shocked the whole world when he defeated Ryan Garcia. Nobody really thought about that. Nobody really thought that he was going to win against him. I feel like he was the underdog on that fight, and Ryan Garcia was the highly favorite to actually win that fight. I remember seeing that fight. I think he knocked him down on the third round, Rolando to Ryan. Yeah, dude. It was so surprising that Rolando Romero actually knocked him down. Nobody even thought about that. Whoever betted on Rolando Romero to win that fight, dude, they won a lot of money. Yeah, that's the good thing about boxing. You don't know who is going to win. And he happened to win. And now he's going to fight against Manny Pacquiao. Manny, he just fought again not too long ago. And he looked well. He looked really good against, I forgot his name, Barrios. I think that's his last name. Mario Barrios, I think that is his name. He looked really well against him, and he actually got a draw. That's crazy because lots of people might have thought that Manny was really washed and he's just not the same. He is older, and against Rolando Romero, man, I don't know, there could be a good chance that he might get KO'd. If Rolando Romero can actually knocked Ryan Garcia down, then there's a possibility that he might KO Manny Pacquiao. I hate to say it, man, but oh man, I'm so worried about Manny. Manny Pacquiao is definitely my favorite fighter growing up. I can remember he fought some guy named Margarito. Dude, that's when I think that was my very first match that I saw of boxing. And I just fell in love with the sport, and I would just follow it through all the way. But mostly just followed Manny Pacquiao's career and Floyd Mayweather when he was at the top. And once when they collided, ooh, man, that was a good fight. But still, Mayweather actually got the win over Manny Pacquiao. Sucks, but that's what happened. And Manny Pacquiao, he did came back into boxing, and supposedly them two, Rolando Romero and Manny, they're going to fight in January of next year. Dude, I wonder how Manny's gonna take care of Rolando Romero. Hopefully he actually does, and he gets the KO against him. Man, that would really suck if I do see Manny Pacquiao get KO'd. I really do not want to see that again. Because I remember he fought Manuel Marquez. I remember when he fought Marquez, and dude, he got KO'd just out of nowhere, dude. I remember that fight. I think it was their fourth fight, actually fighting each other. Dude. Yeah, that was the last fight that they had against each other, Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. I do not want to see that again, man. Hopefully, we don't get something like that when they fight each other. Manny Pacquiao, man, he was just so quick in his prime. He's a bit different now because yes, he is older, but let's see, man. Let's see what he can do against Rolando Romero. Maybe he actually might figure him out and get a KO win. That'd be insane, right? Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that fight because Rolando Romero, he is like getting good fights, you know. And right after the Ryan Garcia fight, yeah, lots of people and also like just the advertisers, the sponsors, they're looking into Rolando Romero as being like one of the quote unquote faces of boxing as of right now. Gervonta Davis, Isaac Cruz, Rolando Romero, also what's his name? Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, those are like the main faces right now for boxing. Tyson Fury probably if he hasn't retired. Alexander Usyk, Daniel Dubois. Yeah, there's a lot of faces, and let's not forget Anthony Joshua as well. Yeah, these are like the main faces as of right now for this whole era of boxing, and Ryan Garcia too. Yeah, these are the faces we have right now for boxing, and maybe we're gonna get even newer ones in the next couple of years. But Manny Pacquiao versus Rolando Romero is gonna happen, and I probably I might have to go with Rolando Romero on this fight. Oh man, I hate it, man. I hated that I might have to go against Manny Pacquiao because he is like my favorite fighter, you know. But against Rolando Romero, I feel like he might get KO'd, man. If it was Prime versus Prime, then yes, I was gonna go with Manny Pacquiao for the win. But no, dude. Against Rolando Romero, there's a possibility that he might get KO'd. Also because he is an older gentleman now. It just sucks, man, but I'm gonna go for a decision win for Rolando Romero. They might actually go all 12 rounds if that fight ever happens. I mean, it says it's gonna happen in Las Vegas on January, but it might change the date, or maybe it might not even happen. It's just very early just now. We're barely in October. Lots of things can change. And speaking about boxing, Isaac Cruz is also going to fight in December against Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach just fought Gervonta Davis, and he gave him his first draw ever in his career for Gervonta Davis. The winner in the draw, and dude, that probably might actually be a great fight for Isaac Cruz. Lamont Roach, he's not a bum, man. He definitely is not a bum. And Isaac Cruz, he always goes after the attack, and let's see how Lamont Roach can actually take his hits. Maybe he might actually counter very good against Isaac Cruz, and he might just get a good shot at him, and maybe I feel like this fight might actually go by decision. If Lamont Roach can actually keep his distance and actually just pick his shots very well, then he might actually win the fight. But if Isaac Cruz gets a freaking KO win against Lamont Roach, then that's so great. It'll be so awesome. And if he does get a win, Isaac Cruz, it'll be cool if he actually gets to see a rematch against Gervonta Davis. But maybe not. Maybe we're never going to get a rematch against those two because Gervonta Davis has stated that he might retire right after Jake Paul. Right after he fights Jake Paul. That's just, I don't know, man. It's just a weird ass fight. Jake Paul is like around 200 pounds. He's like 135. Yeah, it's just a weird fight just for money, man. It's just a money grab fight. It really isn't like a really serious fight. I feel like it's gonna go all 12 rounds, and whoever wins, who wins. If freaking Jake Paul just beats Gervonta Davis by decision. That was his fault, man. It would be cool if Gervonta Davis gets a KO win against Jake Paul, but I don't know, man. It just feels so strange. It feels like it might go to decision win, and whoever wins wins. It's a fight that I do not really care about. I don't think it's gonna be like a wow type of fight. It's not a big fight to be look into, you know. And now that we have covered boxing, I want to speak to you about tonight, about the UFC. Dude, Khalil Roundtree versus Jerry Prochazka. That's going to be a good fight. Both of these guys have actually fought Alex Pereira before, and I actually like their style of fighting. Khalil Roundtree, he connects very well with his shots. Jerry Prochazka, he is good at connecting his shots, and he has power on his punches as well. This is a fight that I really want to see. I wonder who is actually going to win. I'm actually leaning forward into Jerry to win. I don't know if he might actually get a KO win, but that would be awesome though. That really will be awesome if he actually gets a KO win against Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree actually gave Alex Pereira a good fight. But then at the end, Alex Pereira got a KO win against him. It was a great fight, you know. But yeah, I'm leaning for Jerry Prochazka to actually win by decision. Yeah, that's my prediction for this fight. Let's see how it goes down, man. And for the main event, Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. Oh man, the rematch that we wanted. Ankalaev actually got a victory against Alex Pereira by decision, and Alex Pereira wants his revenge. He wants to get the win against Ankalaev. This is a fight that I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if it's gonna go all 5 rounds. It could possibly go, and maybe Alex Pereira might actually get good shots against Ankalaev, but we don't know because there's a possibility, man. There's a possibility that Alex Pereira might actually get KO'd as well. Because not so long ago, I think maybe like just 2 years ago, that he got KO'd by Adesanya. But we will see, man. We will see how this one goes down. I'm excited to actually watch this event. This main event is going to be awesome. Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. This is going to be a good fight. I'm actually just going for Alex Pereira to win this fight, man. Hopefully he does, man. Hopefully he does. It would be cool if he actually gets a win against Ankalaev by a KO victory. That would be so awesome. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you guys did made it this far, make sure to follow this podcast in whichever platform you are listening to it. If you are listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, make sure to follow it and also recommend this podcast to a friend or a neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about combat sports. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And yeah, guys, that is it. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.